Hi, welcome to the channel. I'm your master cosmologist here with a forecast for the collective. Let's see what messages are at hand for you, the viewer, today. I have the Lioness Oracle Tarot, Oracle of the Phoenix, and Field Guide to Garden Dragons on deck. I'm gonna go with the Phoenix Oracle first, and I'm feeling the bottom card actually here. We've got dark thoughts. Dark thoughts. This is Mercury. Mercury has emerged from its shadow in Pisces. However, it's still in Pisces. So it is having to wade through several more days before it gets into Aries and has where it experiences a singeing, an eradication, a total burn down of these dark thoughts. Now, a lot of these dark thoughts that are coming up is because Mars just went into Aries yesterday, which is calling us all to brand new action, to do new things. And a lot of the dark thoughts are self-trappings, mental gymnastics. How are your mental gymnastics playing out right now? How are they? How's that going? They're pretty strong here. They're on overtime and they're in total protection mode. Anyway, what I'm saying, excuse me, is that it's going to be difficult for a little bit here. A 0-degree Aries Mars doesn't know what it is yet. It doesn't know what it's doing yet. And a lot of its action taking is stopping certain things, stopping doing certain things. So dark thoughts are going to crop up. We might also feel a sense of anxiety or trepidation, or feel like a mounting sense of dis-ease because we haven't been here before. Your soul hasn't been in this field, in this arena yet. So there's some nervousness coming in there. All right, let's get some tarot cards. See what else wants to come up. Three of Swords. With dark thoughts, this is self-sabotage to the maximum. It's a protection mechanism. It's a safety mechanism. 0 degrees Aries would want to protect the self, and the dark thoughts aren't helping. These are historical. These are trauma patterns. You may have kind of burned down the old wires, but there's like one last hurrah here that's coming up that is like, are you sure? Are we sure? Are we really going to do that? That sounds scary. That sounds too big. That sounds too drastic. That sounds like my worst nightmare. Why are we doing that? Why are we doing that? Why are we doing that? There are two women kind of whispering to each other here on the 3 of Swords, where it feels like what you need to do is just keep doing the positive self-talk and whispering sweet nothings in your own ears, between your own ears there, and not letting those dark thoughts impale you. See how the swords are actually going right into her head. Yeah. Don't go there. Don't go there. Don't let the mind go down those old tracks, even though it's going to want to. I'm looking over at my flame, at my candle here, and it's like a shell. There's a little rounded flame, and then it looks like there's another rounded flame over top of that. It's like you're ready to go to the next size of you. You're ready to expand. And that feels extremely scary to a 0-degree Mars with a Mercury in Pisces. Luckily, we have the Empress here, where I'm actually getting this as impress me, where you can whisper different, this is coaching, this is self-coaching, like you can nudge yourself internally with a voice that says, impress me. So it's kind of like one of these, this woman here is the higher, bigger, it's the bigger version of you that's ready to emerge and to breathe and have a life. And this is the smaller one that needs to retire and go down a notch, be retired. It's like nesting dolls. This came up the other day, nesting dolls, where that smaller version of you still in there, but you got to put the bigger one over top and be that character now. So impress me, she's saying. Like, what do you need to say to pull that new self, that new character fully to the surface? And as you're operating OS, your operating system, your operating self, your new operating self. What does collective need to do, since we've got so much energy going into Aries? 8 of Pentacles. Due diligence. You have to do your due diligence, but you have to do diligence. Like, this came up for me like 2 weeks ago. You have to do the diligence, like the little things. You have to do the 8 of coins. The typical 8 of Pentacles is a man sitting at a bench, pounding away at every single pentacle in a row. It's ducks in a row, ducks in a row. There's no need to operate all the way up, all the bigness. Sun right now is 21 degrees of Aries. That's like a hot air balloon. It's an expansion. Yes, you are expected to step up your game here. However, it's like one day at a time, one action at a time, one scary thing, one thing that used to spook you. Due diligence. Do, take an action diligently. Oh, I'm getting called to the garden dragons. To the garden dragons have to share. Celery dragon, renewal. Renew all. Renew all. So this is new, but it's a it's like a second coming. It's you've been here before. You've done this before. The sky is doing a renewal of all. It's doing a refresh. It's doing a revamp over. Okay, so Mars at 0 degrees of Aries is that energy. It's almost out of that degree. It'll be to 1 degree shortly here. That's a lot of self-love. But know that things are going through the renewal process. It's a process. And just like in the spring when a plant unfurls, it doesn't just burst out of the ground as its big self. One tendril unfurls, one leaf unfurls, then another, then a bud, and then it fruits, you know. It's a process. I'm getting a lot of green leafy vegetables right now, as in lightening up the diet for some of you, oh, I didn't mean to say diet, your nutrition, where winter requires a lot of heavy foods and spring requires a fresh palate. Lots of salads, lots of vegetables. That might help with some of the lethargy or dark, dank feelings left over from winter and from your dark night of the soul. Let's get another tarot card. What else does the collective need to know today? The Lovers. Don't worry, they have fig leaves over there. They're little delicate bits. So not only are you needing to whisper sweet nothings from your higher self, you have to do a really nice dialoguing with your inner masculine and in your inner feminine energies. How do you need to be nurtured, baby? What do you need right now? And then, oh, 1111, perfect. And then she's like, yeah, I really need this, I need that. She makes a list of demands. He's got to go out and get them. You know, it's like this, it's a relationship, Earth and Libra, and they've got to talk differently to each other. There can't be any more of the same old arguments or the same dramas. There has to be a different kind of love affair internally where these two work together, similar to the Chariot, to accomplish things and make dreams happen. I'm going to get one more Phoenix card, and I think that's our message today. Oh, two came out. Deeply moved and fulfilled lust for life. Ooh, these are so beautiful. So this is the lubricant. This is the grease. This is the very thing that gets you out of Stuckville. If you feel stagnant, if you feel like you can't move, if you don't know what to do, you really have to tap into what deeply moves and fulfills you and what keeps you lusting after life. What is your highest delight, basically? One of the ways that you can easily answer this for yourself, just run this little experiment with me here. If I were to hand you $1 million right now, what charity would you give it to? What would you spend it on that wasn't for yourself? That's what deeply moves and fulfills you. That's what gives you lust for life. That's your passion. There's answers in there, essentially. So dive into that while the sun is at 21 degrees of Aries, and I will see you all on a future message. Bye.